Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News at 6.
Thanks for joining us for Mountain News at 6 on Heroes and Icons. There is continuing CBS News coverage of the impeachment debate in the House on WYMT. Making local news tonight, a Southern Kentucky mother was arrested accused of endangering her children. Police say 29-year-old Jennifer Tritt left her kids home with a man who was not capable of caring for them. A 4-year-old got out and wandered away. Police say luckily a firefighter and social worker found him. WYMT's Phil Pendleton breaks down the case for us.
A 911 call of a little boy found walking by himself just after midnight Tuesday morning on Kentucky Highway 11 near Manchester.
Anything could have happened to this kid.
According to the police citation, this little boy, a 4-year-old, in the middle of the night, walked a mile from home over railroad tracks and through high water. Police say the little boy said he wandered out because he could not find his mommy. The mother, 29-year-old Jennifer Tritt, said she left to give a friend a ride and thought the 4-year-old and a 9-year-old sibling were okay in the care of an older man.
When Deputy Ashurst arrived, the 9-year-old and the elder gentleman was asleep. And from my understanding, I don't think the older gentleman was in shape of taking care of the kids.
Police say also concerning was what they found on the bedroom floor.
Also, Deputy Ashurst found a loaded shotgun in the bedroom floor.
Tritt was charged with endangering the welfare of a minor and wanton endangerment.
You know, that little 4-year-old, let's say if she'd have got back home, and she, might have thought he'd been asleep. She might have went to bed herself, not knowing he'd snuck out of the house and gone.
Tritt said she did not want to talk to us about her case. In Knox County, Phil Pendleton, WYMT Mountain News.
Social services were called to take custody of the children. A heated debate continues on Capitol Hill before a vote on the impeachment of President Trump. The debate started this morning with both sides of the House trading remarks. Now we have a live picture, I believe, from the House floor. And as you can see, CBS News continuing coverage there. It continues on WYMT. Lawmakers are expected to wrap up their comments in the next hour or so. They will then go to a full vote on the 2 articles of impeachment brought against President Trump. We're now expecting that vote around 7:20 or 7:30. The 2 charges against the president: abuse of power and obstruction of Congress. The vote is expected to be split mostly along party lines. Kentucky Congressman Hal Rogers says he will vote no on both articles. The congressman was also critical of House Democrats pushing the impeachment vote forward.
The entire impeachment process has been shameful. It's been a partisan witch hunt since day one with these closed-door investigations. The president not able to defend himself because the hearings were in secret and behind closed doors. He was not allowed to have a lawyer there. He was not allowed to present evidence. And it was a shameful effort dividing this country shamefully when we should be doing the people's business.
Now, the debate going on now was split equally over 6 hours, with 3 going to Democrats and 3 to Republicans. And again, you can see continuing live coverage until the vote is held on WYMT.
Most of us saw those mostly cloudy skies today, but there were a few of us that saw peaks of sunshine, especially earlier this morning. One of those areas, Whitesburg. If we look at US 119 over into Pine Mountain, you can see a little bit of some sunshine, then those mostly cloudy skies. And as we look outside the front porch here at YMT, we're dealing with those mostly cloudy skies, temperatures into the lower 30s. Feeling pretty chilly out there as well. Those areas that seen a lot more cloud cover up to the north, mid to upper 20s, lower 30s though if you're looking down into parts of the Cumberland Valley. Overall, pretty cold for all of us. There's that cloud cover we've seen throughout the day. You already see clearing back into Louisville and Lexington. That's on the way to our area. So a lot of us could be dropping into the upper teens tonight, lower 20s. Clouds clear, going to be a little bit frosty as we head into tomorrow as well. Temperatures warm up though as we head into the next few days. I'll have those details coming up in just a little bit.
All right. Thank you, Paige. Yesterday, we told you about 15 horses shot and killed in Floyd County. In that time, the story has reached people around the country, prompting some to donate and up that reward. What was originally a $500 reward is now in the thousands. WYMT's Connor James has more on what's happened in the last 24 hours.
It's being called one of the worst cases of animal cruelty in the county.
This person is still walking around, you know, among us.
15 horses shot and killed, some less than 1 year old, others pregnant. It devastated Megan Goebel, enough so that she's added $200 to the reward.
I myself have been up there. I've got pictures with them, you know, and now, you know, a good chunk of them are gone.
An animal lover and the owner of a local animal salon, she posted a plea to Facebook looking for whoever did this.
But this morning I woke up to 13,000 shares, and my phone has not stopped.
The post and several others have been shared tens of thousands of times.
Yeah, it's been pretty crazy.
While she's being flooded with Facebook messages, phone calls have been nonstop at the Floyd County Sheriff's Office.
Well, we've had a very heartwarming of support of people wanting to help.
These pink slips are from calls related to the case, mostly people who want to chip in.
So a lot of people have called expressing either their concern or offering monetary support, however.
It's been an outpouring of support, not just from local businesses, but people across the country.
You know, we think of the bad of the person who did this, but man, you see so many good people wanting to help.
The people in this area are very concerned with what happened, and they want answers. They want answers to what happened.
As of right now, there are still no leads in the case.
That was Connor James reporting. The reward is at least $3,000 now, and donations are still coming in. Sheriff Hunt says they are working to set up an account so that if something happens and the reward is not needed, people can get their money back. They will be going back tomorrow for more evidence. Police in Whitley County are searching for a group of theft suspects accused of stealing thousands in merchandise. Police say it happened early this morning at the Walmart in Williamsburg. 3 people allegedly worked together to steal around $5,000 worth of items. The group was apparently close to stealing another $5,000 in merchandise before leaving. The suspects took off in a black Nissan with a Florida registration plate. A school bathroom bill is again filed in the Kentucky legislature. Representative David Hale of Wellington pre-filed the bill. It would require students to use the bathrooms and locker rooms that align with their biological sex. The Lexington Herald Leader reports similar bills have been filed since 2015 and have not passed. Hale told the paper that he's asked several other lawmakers to co-sponsor the measure. The director of the Kentucky Fairness Campaign called the bill discriminatory and dangerous. Early Saturday morning, a car struck and killed 32-year-old Jonathan Cleary of Pikeville along US 23. This afternoon, his funeral services was held at Leakville Free Will Baptist Church in Belfry. While family and friends mourn the loss of their loved one, they also want answers as to what happened and where police are with the investigation.
It's not right. You just get woke up and told that your son was involved in a fatal accident, and that's all they could tell you. They couldn't even tell you where the right hospital was.
Police say a juvenile hit Cleary, and they do not expect charges to be filed at this time. Cleary was a father of 7 and engaged to be married next fall. WYMT's Lacey Roberts will have more on how he is being remembered coming up tonight at 11. A scam alert for students at Morehead State University. University police say they have received several complaints that students are getting emails about job offers asking for personal information. Police urge students not to give any personal information. That includes your birth date, social security number, and driver's license number through email. If you have any doubt, police say to call the company. Today, work started to hopefully reopen Kentucky 40 in Paintsville soon. It is closed due to a large crack developing in the rock cut near the road. Crews are working to stabilize the hill. Officials expect work to last a couple of days. There is not an estimated time on when it might reopen. Did you miss out on buying tickets to the first ever concert at Kroger Field when they were released in October? Well, you still have a chance. Country music superstar and Kentucky native Chris Stapleton will headline the April 25th concert with Willie Nelson, Sheryl Crow, and Yola also performing. Tickets can be purchased at Ticketmaster. Right now there are tickets as low as $99.
And it'll be another chilly and frosty night here in the mountains. Sunshine returns as we head into tomorrow. Temperatures warm up as we head into your Christmas. I'll have those details coming up in just a little bit.
But first, we'll get you geared up for the big Survivor finale tonight. Whitley County's Elaine Stott reflects on her time in the game. Then after sports, an Eastern Kentucky boy's wish comes true. Hear about his dream.
I was watching him when she came out, and his face had the look of shock on it. And so I think at that point he knew something was going to happen, but he didn't know what.